Alright, so what's going on, my people? So today is a very exciting day. Finally we are picking up the FD. She's coming home, man. So I'm excited to see and hear how she's running. And I got the call yesterday that the car was all ready. And rented I didn't rent the trailer because I have a trailer myself, but I did rent a truck because I didn't want to push my Hummer down South Jersey too far. And we're here, so let's load this bad boy up and get her home. I'm so excited. I didn't even put the truck in park. All right, calm down, Patrick. So this is gonna be my first startup in FD. Ah, boy. You have to push the clutch down in this one?
No,
or?
not on the J-Spec ones. I don't know what that is.
Jeez, fire right up, man. Oh, damn, that sounds good. Springboarded it up. Oh, nice. Now, what should I be doing since it's been like, freshly rebuilt? You have to change the oil after a certain amount of miles? Or
1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
Keep it under 5,000 RPM.
Okay.
And just drive it and be nice to it.
Oh yeah, of course. This is good.
After about 1,000 miles, and you can go do whatever you want to do. And normally speaking, I tell people to change the oil at that point.
Okay.
Put the 1,000 miles on it, change the oil. Change the filter, and then the car's considered broken in. You can do anything you want.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah, oh man, this sounds nice, man.
Well, it'll come down tonight.
Yeah. Turn it. Yeah, it looks good right there. Yeah, like this one. That's right. Alright, so the FD's coming home. The FD's on a trailer. The only thing is, I don't know how to strap it down. So we're just gonna go through this and see if I can figure this out. I bought this kit for the trailer last year when I bought the trailer, but I never got around to using it or Googling how to do it. So we're gonna figure this thing out. All right, everybody, so the FD is finally home. The car sounds amazing. The only thing is, I gotta drive this thing. First thing I did was pick up the car from Jim's. I loaded on the trailer. After I loaded the thing on the trailer, got all the way home, lost the keys in my yard. It was dark out. I couldn't find the keys for about 2 hours. ended up being in the grass close to my garage, but it was crazy. That is the only set that I have for the car, so that would have been bad. So anyway, found the keys, pulled it out in the driveway, and then I drove it inside and parked it under here, and it's been here ever since. So it's right over here. I haven't had a chance to drive it yet. The only thing I've done is turn it on a few times, but we got to get out and drive this thing. So today is going to be the first day I actually have it on the road. I put the plates on, insurance cards and everything's in the car, and I'm just going to take this for a little spin. Right now, it's actually not too easy on the eyes. You still got to get that paint straightened out. I have a set of rims being made in Japan. The car's not looking like a diamond, but it sounds like one. So one thing I'm going to do, I just have to move out the spider. I got to move that out because I have it parked on an angle here because I still have to figure out things before I get my other garage built. So I still have to stuff some cars in here. But having a 2 garage 4-post lift help with actually parking everything and having enough room to pull things in and out. So you see over here, I have the convertible freshly painted, looking nice and sleek, nice and slick with the new paint job. The first gen is on top of the third gen over here. Turbo 2 is on top of the Talon, and something happened to the Talon, and I don't want to get into it right now, but we will get into that in the next video because that's going down the track in another week or so. So anyway, I'll be working on the Talon tonight because we're going to be getting that at the track hopefully next Friday. So anyway, this video is about this beauty, man. This is my dream car. I always wanted an FD. Of course, the FD, and I wanted a Supra too, all because of the Fast and the Furious. That movie changed a lot of people's lives for the good and the bad, but a lot of us got hooked on these 90s cars because of that movie. So anyway, right now I'm just gonna start this bad boy up, and I'm gonna get the clips pulled out, and we're gonna get this car on the road so I can take it for a little ride. So yeah, so let's go on a ride and see if I can keep this thing straight in the middle of the road. Because, you know, you tend to, when you first start driving right-hand drive car, I've heard you drift a little bit to the left more because you're so used to being against that double line. So, all right, here we go. Rebuilt motor with a brand new clutch and pressure plate and all that, so you gotta be nice and generous with this so it can last a little bit. So we're in fourth gear right now. You can just hear the twin turbos just spooling really good, man. Car sounds really good, it drives really good. I can feel I'm gonna need suspension work. Besides for the body work, I can feel I have to get the suspension a little bit more tight. Something's jiggling in the driver's side strut tower, so I'm thinking it's has to do with that shock over there. But that's gonna be taken care of. The car is running, the car is on the road. I can't be more excited than having my dream car driving right now. So I'm getting a lot of thumbs up already. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up driving by because everybody's looking at the driver's seat and there's nobody in there. But I'm loving this, man. All right, again, we're gonna try first. I'll be bringing all my rotary cars to gym. All right, so we have really big plans for this car exterior wise. I have a nice front end that I'm going to put on, nice sides. And we have some rims being made in Japan. Normally it takes about 12 to 14 weeks for those rims to be made, but they're really nice. So once I get those in and everything's all squared away with the body, those rims are going on, and I do have to do some suspension work because I did feel a little bit play in this driver's side strut here when I was hitting some bumps. So we're gonna take this thing to the next level, and I really hope I have this done by next Sevens Day. So that's the goal. So the goal is to get this car painted over the winter time, because right now I don't feel like giving it to anybody else right now. I just want to enjoy it for the rest of the summer and make an appointment over the winter and get this car painted with all my panels. So I'm really loving how the car fits with the other cars in the garage. We have the first gen upstairs, and then the third gen, then we have the convertible, and then the turbo 2, which is gonna be, the motor is gonna be getting built in a few weeks. So one thing I do have to, with this garage, since I got all the cars, the Eclipse is outside because I'm gonna go cruising in a little bit, but I didn't take any account of once I get lifts in here, with all the lights being installed, with the LED lights put on the ceiling, because I wanted it to be really bright white in here. I didn't account for when the lifts come in here and the cars are stacked on the lifts, how much light that's gonna take away from the garage. So if you look over here, it's nice and bright, but then if you start looking back here, if you can see it, it's a little dark behind the cars over here, behind the Talon and behind the Eclipse over here. So if you come over here, you can see these dark shadows, obviously because of the car that's on top. But I didn't think about that. When you're planning everything out, you're not thinking about the little things. But that's why we continue to do what we do on these channels and everything. We grow and we learn from each other. So I'm gonna be installing I gotta figure out a light system that I can install along the walls here, so everything underneath the lifts are able to get the same amount of light that you see around the whole shop here. So that's gonna be my next thing. I'm gonna be trying to figure out some lights, so when I'm working on the cars underneath here, I'm able to see. And I may put some LEDs along the tracks in the lifts. I've seen that done before, so who knows. But I think I wanna get some lighting along the walls, because I've seen that around, which is pretty neat. So, all right, so I really appreciate everybody staying with me and staying with the channel. If you want to see some more on the FD, because we are going to get some nice videos with that car. We're going to be heading to a lot of shows because that's going to be my showstopper. Upstairs, these two going to be worked on soon. But this bad boy is going to be going to the track after we fix that little dilemma that we had. And that'll be also in the next video about what happened there. So again, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up so you can show me that I'm doing a good job with these videos. And I really appreciate everybody sticking with me, and always love and peace.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I've been waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.